Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be using specifically Maddie Faber's prompt wheel that she made. I've already emailed it to myself to pick my August TBR. I've never done this before, so I'm very nervous, but I'm also like very excited because I've always wanted to. Obviously, as I just said, because I've never done this, I can't comment on my June TBR. I didn't really have one. Maddie's TBR prompt wheel, I'm going to screen record it, but first I have a couple of things that I would like to go over. So, as I said in my previous video, I read a classic every month. I'm not going to use the wheel to pick that, I'm going to pick it myself. The 4 options are down here, and we have Emma by Jane Austen, Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte, and The Lucky Country by Donald Horne. I don't really know which one I'm feeling, but I think it's time I do Jane Eyre. It's she's been in here a minute, but I think it's her time to shine. So this will be my classic for August. And also, on the topic of books already picked out, I started my A Court of Thorns and Roses reread for the 6th book coming out. So I just read the first one in, July. So I've got the second one for August. And then I won't reread A Court of Silver Flames. I didn't like it, so I'm just not going to reread it. And also I read it relatively recently. The rest of these I read in like 2019. So also, I would love to flex the fact that I have the original covers. Yes, I do. In all of them except A Court of Silver Flames. But I do need to do my reread of this, so this is also a given on my August TBR. And if I'm really missing the world or something, I guess I'll read the Crescent City series because I've never read it before. So anyway, these are my 2 100%s not counted in the TBR wheel. So with all of that being said, let's just get straight into it. I just need to screen record this really quickly. Okay, and we have most recent purchase. Don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, I just got a notification. Anyway. No, I don't need that. That's okay. Most recent purchase. It'll be one over there. That's kind of crazy. Hang on. Let me get my most recent purchase. The Dare by Elle Kennedy. This is the last one in the Briar U series. I'm actually so excited about this because I did really want to read it. So this is definitely a win in my books. And I will most likely read this. If not, I'm filming this early because I wanted to do my July wrap up in the first week of August. So honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I read this soon. But book number 1. And now, let me screen record. I'm not really good at this. Oh. The next prompt is outside of comfort zone. Okay. Honestly, outside of my comfort zone would be a classic, which we've already got, or a sci-fi. I probably wouldn't say a lit fic. What do I have up there? No, nothing. Do I have anything back here? Yeah, this is all very much in my comfort zone. Okay, I guess like the best I've got is a lit fic or a sci-fi. Whew. You know what? Oh, if I can get it out, hold on. I think I'm gonna go for Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. I've been wanting to read this for a while, as I've said in previous videos. And I don't know, I've heard really good things about Blake Crouch. I want to read this one before I read Recursion. But yeah, I don't really know about what this is about. I'll read the first thing. Are you happy in your life? Those are the last words Jason Desson hears before the masked abductor knocks him unconscious. So yeah, how many pages is this? It's like 400, dead on 400 I think. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's going to be pick number 2 for outside of my comfort zone. Wow, I'm kind of like flying through this, low-key. Whoa. I think it spanned while I was occupied. I also don't know if I said I'm going to do 6, so we've got 2 so far. So number 3. What? Know nothing about / haven't heard of. Do I even have any name for that? Know nothing about / haven't heard of. Well, that would be any of the indie books, but I'm saving them for a video, low-key. Have I heard? Oh yeah, I've heard multiple things about everything up here. And those are all being said. Do I have any standalone fantasy that I don't know anything about? Actually, low-key, I do. Oh, I've heard stuff about everything down there and everything down there. So, I think the best I can do is The Medici Heist by Caitlin Schneiderhan. I was talking about this once again in a recent video about how I wanted to read it soon. And I don't know, I haven't heard anyone talk about this online. I only found it in one of my local bookstores while I was waiting for the small cover to come out. But the back says, "Welcome to Florence 1517, a world of intrigue and opulence, murder and betrayal." All I'm gonna read. I like going into almost all of my books blind. So I've got this one, or I could pick one of my newer ones up there. But I do think I've had this for a bit now. I think I might go with this. This is so exciting. I understand now why people love doing the prompt wheel. Okay. Let me screen record for prompt number, what is it, 4? 4. I feel like I'm being very decisive today. This isn't normally how this goes. What? Number generator for number of words in the title. I butchered that, but alright. What do I even... I don't know, between 1 and 5? Pick a number between 1 and 5. 2. Okay, a 2-word title. Let's pick out a few. So, we're going into August, which for us is the last month of winter going into spring. So I'm going to keep that in mind when I'm trying to pick out a book. Well, nothing down here, oh, except Mexican Gothic is 2. But low-key, I want to leave that down there. So what have we got? The names, Broken Country. I did say that those were anticipated reads. Anxious People as well. What do I have on my Kindle and my library TBR? No. I need to stick to this. 2-word title. 2-word title. I've got one. I've got Lady Macbeth by Ava Reid. I do have Normal People and Young Mungo. But like I said, I did just buy them relatively recently, so I think I want to pick up some more that aren't on, like that I didn't just buy. So, I believe this is like a retelling about Lady Macbeth from like her side of it. What does it say? Death-touched, poison-eyed, witch-kissed. Fair is foul and foul is fair. Comes a reimagining of Lady Macbeth, Shakespeare's most famous villainess, giving her a voice, a past, and a power that transforms the story men have written for her. I think I have to. I don't think anyone watching this would know this because I don't talk about it a lot, at least not outside of my real life, but I love Shakespeare. My first car was called Shakespeare, and I miss Shakespeare so much, man. But Hamlet was amazing. I need to read it actually. I didn't really like it when I tried to read it the first time, but I have a big fascination with Shakespeare, and I think that this would be a good pick for that. Do I have anything else? I mean, I have The Martian, but I've already picked a sci-fi. You know what? Everything else on here is a 2-word title. I also could pick up Red Rising, but I don't think I'm quite ready yet to start that, so we're gonna go with Lady Macbeth. 2 more. I'm nervous. I don't know why. This really isn't the be-all end-all. I don't have to read all these if I don't want to. What have we got? Multiple POVs. Right. I think that would have to be fantasy. Right? Okay, well let's have a look, shall we? That's not multiple POVs, that's not. Okay. This is like, I'm getting a lot of fantasy on this TBR, and you know what? I'm kind of loving it. I know Air Does by Saber Tahir. I'm stressed. God. I don't want to start any more series at the moment, but I think I'm going to do a video on it at some point. But Air would be starting a new series, wouldn't it? What have we got over here? I don't think any of that's more than one. I really don't know. Multiple POVs. Let's come back over here, shall we? Does this have multiple POVs? Because this is finishing the duology. I think this does, based on the first one. Oh no, but it's like 3rd person POV. I'm looking into it. Okay, I think this is, but it is also 3rd person, but it's like 3rd person from their POVs. It's kind of hard to explain. But I think I am going to pick this. Ironheart by Nina Varela, because I read the first one this month. And like I said, I would love to finish out some more series. So, this is about an unstoppable love between 2 girls, 1 human, 1 maid, both set on destroying the Ironheart. That's what the back says, or like the top part of it. But I'm obviously not going to talk about too much of what it's about because it's the 2nd book in a duology. But yeah, I'm happy with that. So that's number 5. 1 more. What is the last one gonna be? Oh, first book in a series. Okay. Well, do I want to start a sci-fi series or a fantasy series? Like, they're all kind of calling to me. I could start that. Ah! Why is this so stressful? What do I have over here for my sci-fi? I don't want to start Red Rising. I really don't want to start Red Rising. I'm not starting Dune. Okay, look, I'm not starting any of those sci-fi ones. Let's be realistic here. Are there any of them series? No. Okay. I've made my pick. It is also the book that's been on my TBR the longest by quite a long shot now, I believe. But I think we are going to read Kingdom of the Wicked by Kerry Maniscalco. All it says at the top is 2 sisters, 1 murder, a quest for vengeance that will unleash hell itself. As I said in one of my more recent videos, I'm kind of feeling like I want to pick this up soon because it's kind of giving me Phantasma vibes. I could be very wrong about this. And that's just that. I could just be wrong and it could be nothing like that. But I've heard good things. That's why it's been here for as long as it has. When did this come out? 2020. You know what? I think I've had it since 2020. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to read any more of this. This is going to be the start of a new series for me. So, let me just maneuver some stuff around. Okay, so I've got them all here. My 6 books on my TBR, and we're going to go through them. So, I have The Dare by Elle Kennedy, number 4 in the Briar U series, and I picked this for the prompt, your most recent purchase. I have Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. I picked this for the prompt, out of your comfort zone. I have The Medici Heist by Caitlin Schneiderhan for a book I know nothing about. I have Lady Macbeth by Ava Reed for random number generator, generates number of words in the title. So long. I have Ironheart by Nina Varela for multiple POVs. This might be a cop-out, but also this is my video, I can do what I want. And then finally, Kingdom of the Wicked by Carrie Maniscalco for starting a new series, first book in a new series. Well, we've got our work cut out for us today. And finally, I did say that I had some stuff to talk to you guys about. So I've got those 6 on my TBR that the wheel chose for me. Then I have my classic, Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. I need to get started on this quick. I think it's, yeah, this is almost 600 pages. You know what, that's fine. Look, happens to the best of us. And then I have A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J Maas for my ACOTAR reread. I have butchered the absolute hell out of these books. Whatever. And then one that I didn't mention before, but I have Driven by Emma J. Warrender for my in-person book club book. So this needs to be done by the 15th of August. So I should probably, you know, get started on this. So thank you everybody for watching. That is my TBR with these 9 books that I've picked for August. Hopefully they will go by quickly. I'm actually very excited about all of these. To be honest, that's why they're all here, so I am very excited about them all. But thank you for watching. I will be coming soon with my July wrap-up, which will probably be quite long, because I think I've read quite a bit this month. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!